I welcome I welcome our honorable correspondent, sir, for lighting the lamp. A very pleasant morning to everyone gathered here. Great opportunities come to all, but the secret of success in life is to be ready. With this quote, I would like to invoke the inaugural ceremony by seeking blessings of a presiding deity, Goddess Vasavamba. So fasten your seatbelts. Now the plane Chaitanya is going to take off. I request all of you to mute your audio for prayer, followed by Tamil Thai Varthu. श्री महेश्वरी वासवी नगरीश्वरी परमेश्वरी कामितार्थ कन्यका परमेश्वरी श्री महेश्वरी वासवी नगरीश्वरी परमेश्वरी कामितार्थमुलिक्षिब्रोवमुकन्यका परमेश्वरी देवदेवी महेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी भुवनेश्वरी काववेममुयल्लवेलक कन्यका परमेश्वरी बालचन्द्रगिरीटधारिणि भव्यसुन्दररूपिणी वैश्यवंशयशोभिवर्धिनि कन्यका परमेश्वरी श्री महेश्वरी वासवी नगरीश्वरी परमेश्वरी कामितार्थमुलिक्षिब्रोवमुकन्यका परमेश्वरी कन्यका परमेश्वरी कन्यका परमेश्वरी जय Okay. Excellence is not a destination, it's a continuous journey that never ends. I would request our Honorable Correspondent Sir, Shri Uttukuru Saratkumar, to render the welcome address. Please, sir.
Jai Vasavi. Good morning, everyone. Jai Vasavi. Good morning to everyone present on this online program. I welcome all of you onto this online program. Growth and humanity are the two pillars
Veda?
Able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. So should I read from the beginning or?
Sir, you continue, sir. You just go ahead. Got it, got it.
Morning. Hi, Yamuna. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. That was a heartfelt welcome, sir. Most great people have attained the greatest success one step beyond their greatest failure. Now, I welcome our inspiring principal, ma'am, Dr. T. Mohaneshri, to introduce our beloved chief guest. Over to you, ma'am.
Jai Vasavi. Happy morning to one and all. I'm truly elated to introduce our chief guest of the day, Mr. Deepak Nathan, Assistant Professor of Medical and Psychiatric Social Work, Loyola College. He's a true inspiration to all the youngsters, especially to those who want to serve the needy and helpless. He has achieved great success at a very young age through perseverance and hard work, and above all his love to serve the society, particularly the disabled and needy peoples. After his graduation in business administration from Wavosi College, he completed his master's in social work and master of science in psychiatric research. Then he certified himself in international mental health in the University of London, UK. He began his social service with TINS, a voluntary health service organization. Later, he served as the vice president in Tamil Nadu Differently Able Federation. He is also a member of the steering committee Tamil Nadu Government Rights World Bank Project. He heads a NGO cum CPO on disabled rights named December 3 Movement Society. He had a stint with a corporate as assistant manager HR and had been with a NGO as its state vice president, funds development. Now he is in teaching so as to bring his experience to the table of learning in creating future social workers. His articles are published in the Hindu, Nakiran, and other leading journals. He has been honored as former government member for Welfare Board by Tamil Nadu Chief Minister. He served as the convener in Thiran 2016 Film Festival on Persons with Disabilities. He served in Deepak Krishnan Center for Child Neurodevelopment. He has conducted Swayamvaram for disabled persons and has 167 couples with disabilities. He got a special direction to the state of Tamil Nadu to hold special recruitment drive for people with disabilities. He has conducted spoken English for disabled people in US Consulate General and has been the panel judge for the Tamil Nadu Film Institute on documentary. He was part of the team to realize 9 diamonds of disabled through dialogue with the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. He has been the cultural ambassador of Rotary International United States of America and honorary consultant to Chennai Police on stress management and other psychological problems. He has been awarded as Best Academic Personnel by Best Disability Advisory by Chellame Children magazine, the voice of the disabled by Pudhiya Thalaimurai Tamil magazine. Adding another feather to his cap, he has acted as the male lead, a hero in the Tamil film Ma, which was produced by disabled people in 2012. So today we have with us a real hero who is a true inspiration to all youngsters. On behalf of SKPC and all well-wishers who are present here and especially student community, I welcome one and all, and thank you Deepak sir for accepting our invitation. ஒரு அகடமிஷியன் தான் ஒரு சைத்தன்யாக்கு வரணும்ன்றது எங்களுடைய விருப்பம். அகடமிஷன்ல உங்களால எந்த நிலையுமே சாதிக்க முடியும்னு நீங்க நிரூபிச்சிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. தேங்க்யூ தீபக் சார், வெல்கம். தேங்க்யூ Chaitanya committee. All the best to all the participants. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. That was a sweet and beautiful introduction. Next, here we go with a precise presentation of Chaitanya 2021. Dear participants and dignitaries, here we're going to present a video. Kindly watch it.
Sir Deepak sir, you switch on your camera, sir. My request, humble request.
I have switched on. I mean, it's
Okay.
on.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Committee can go ahead.
சொல்லிடும்.
Sorry for the delay, sir. Later on, we'll share the video. So, ma'am. Now it's time to extend a cheerful welcome to you, sir. Your presence indeed makes us very happy. Now, I would like to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Deepak Nathan, Assistant Professor, Department of Social Work, Loyola College, this online inaugural ceremony of Chaitanya 2022 Mega Intercollegiate Fest. Kindly address the gathering with your harmonious words, sir.
Yeah. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Audible. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning to everybody, and I deem it as a great honor to be amidst all of you. And my first pranams and vanakkam to the honorable correspondent and the most respected principal, madam. And it's a great honor to me at a very personal level. And I could see how cheerful the morning students are welcoming the students. I've been given a huge task to address you all. I don't have much thing to put across, but this is a great initiative from the college, because these are occasions and venues and important meetings that cherish the personality of any given persona. I mean, these are the formation days which are quite important for anybody's life. And I'm mindful of the fact that I'm speaking to the future sculptors of the society. And I'm not just giving the metaphors, but I deeply feel that it is the women who really sculpt the extraordinary developments of any man in the society, or for that matter, anybody in the society. I wish to here cite a small example of my own mother. I mean, Principal Madam gave a lot of wonderful talks about me, but all these things goes to the credit of my mom, who was a single mother and who never discouraged me at any time. Me being a person with disability, I was once bullied by students and my young colleagues, childhood friends. So I went to the mom and said, I'm quite dejected, ma. And, I felt really miserable. She calmly looked at me and she told me that, Deepak, I'm called Ganesh at home, or, either way. She said, Ganesh, you have a book where you have at one side your accounts of sins are metered, the other side your good deeds are metered. And when they bully you by calling you by derogatory names indicating your disability, those sins get transferred from your account to the other account. And one day you'll be completely free of all these sins. And that will be the day when we will start walking. And she's just a 10th class woman, She has just completed 10th class. And the way she handled my miserability gave me that courage and capacity to overcome those bullyings at the early ages. And now today, I'm one of the strongest activists of disability sector in the whole state, and I advise the Honorable Chief Minister, or for that matter, anybody who makes a derogatory statement on people with disabilities, it is me who put across. And these fellowships and changes in the persona personally came to me from the professors. I fondly remember my Professor Arul Kumar and Professor Udaya Mahadevan. Both of them had a very tremendous effect on me when I studied in VOC College and back in Loyola College. And the Jesuits had a huge effect on me to, never give up any time. There's a very famous saying, these kind of initiatives gives two stuff. One is the great fellowship with student community. The second very important thing is participation. My dear friends, people all talk to you about participation. Let me tell you how important is participation. See, in my school, since I use crutches and caliper, I mean, the school was gracious to give me that admission, first of all, in 1980s, But I was not part of any sports at all. I felt so bad, At the end of the evening, and I see Madam Mohan Shri, Madam Principal, kind of a principal that I also had in my schoolings. That madam felt my agony because I was not part of any, running race or competition anyway. I felt and I longed seeing all those prizes listed over there, kept ready for giving, to be delivered to the winners. I was fondly looking at them standing inside a corner at my school. She immediately grabbed me by name. She called me over and she said, she gave me just a soap box, soap box. It was a mild yellow color soap box during my second class. I still vividly remember. And the kind of happiness it inflicted in my mind, the kind of ability it put across, the sense of achievement it had inflicted into my mind, I could internalize on that particular. I longed for participation. My dear friends and comrades, I call you as comrade for the fact that tomorrow you are going to fight all the social evils of the society. You're not just going to get married and be a homemaker at all. I think all you women are the future sculptors, are the social comrades to fight the inequality. Now that particular principle, madam, inflicted a mind in me that I can overthrow. I can overcome. The professors in me gave me a huge amount of confidence to come across all the odds of the life. Once it so happened, I called my mom and said, Amma, I've never been out of home. Would you be mindful to take me out to this Trichy Rockford temple? I was wearing a caliper. A caliper is called a prosthetic tool, which anybody with poliomyelitis would wear on their affected lower limb. And that makes your leg extremely straight. To climb 250 to 300 steps with the kind of prosthetic that I was wearing, you know what? During the midway, say about some 150 to 170 steps above, I asked my mom, Amma, if at all I'm not able to go down or climb up, what would you do? Would you succumb to the failure of mine? I asked her. I just asked her. But she was very, very courageous. She told me very easily, nothing about it. I will call the rescue officers of the Tamil Nadu Fire Service and I will easily take you out. So you don't bother about all those issues. You have something to go up. You have a target for yourself. Think about the target. Just carry on. I successfully went till the hilltop and came back. I mean, that was just a 6th standard student. My mom inflicted that kind of a confidence in me. My dear fellows, there is a very, no, I don't want to take much of your time. I know these are all very precious moments and softer moments of your life. I completely endorse and get a sense of enjoyment in your minds. But what is one thing that I would like to put across? Quitters never win. Winners never quit. Never quit. Participation is important. See, Kannadasan's Psalms and poems got the 2nd prize. He didn't win the 1st prize. Look at Ilayaraja. His songs never got to the stage for a very long time, unless until it got recognized by one gentleman who could understand the sense of sweetness in the melodies. Look at Beethoven. Failures are the stepping stones. My dear friends, I had a couple of failures. When I got to go to the soil of London, when I got 28 lakh rupees scholarship, the Indian government refused to give me passport. You know why? I did not have ration card, because I was a son of a single mother who fled her home and raised us in Chennai. We were fearing my own father and we were living in Chennai. But I could overcome that and get a passport, and till now never turned back. I visited 10 countries, my dear friend. I've spoken in the UN as well. And I don't think those failures are easy to take across. Failures are great stepping stones, my dear friends. In that sense, I have always taken these failures as a huge motivational aspect. When I came to Chennai in after my 12th class in Nazareth out of Thoothukudi, I saw a beautiful advertisement in the Hindu said, there is an opportunity to study in London. I went to the Indian embassy, to the British embassy in Chennai without wearing a slipper. I never knew how to wear a slipper, how to dress myself in Chennai. I was a rural man, I was a rural young fellow who never knew. To me, Chennai was new. I went there, I took part. The gentleman said, if you cannot pay, you cannot come to London. Why don't you write to Madam Menaka Gandhi? She's the minister. Why don't you write? He just gave a careless answer and went off. But mark my words, my dear friend, this happened in 1998. In 2005, within a decade, I won a scholarship of 28 lakhs. I studied in King's College. I studied psychiatric epidemiology. Till now, I'm the first and the last disabled person to study in King's College with full scholarship. I mean, those are stepping stones. I have acted in a movie. And now I'm presently the member of the Tamil Nadu Welfare Board. I won the Tamilan Awards of the Pudiya Thalaimurai for this year. It's there in the YouTube. All these never came easily. And I teach social work in the college for the fact that I want my students to become the great people. I know what student power is. I know what student power is. My student Joel wrote a letter to the Southern Railway General Manager. He said, don't call them as physically handicapped. All your trains are having that particular word. Change it to persons with disabilities. The General Manager of Southern Railway wrote back to him. He apologized and he gave an immediate order to change all the terminologies as handicapped, and he changed it to physically disabled people. Please understand what is the power of an extraordinary student. And if you people really think that you can do something, there are great luminaries. Who's Greta Thunberg? Greta Thunberg is a student like you who changed the world. A woman started, an adolescent girl or early onset child started to speak in the UN. She silenced the world. She said, you have only borrowed the world from the future and you ought back to give it back. And those words changed. Mark my words. Those words were the changing effect on the environmental politics of the landscape. And if that is possible by that girl, I'm sure whoever is listening to this, you are born to win. You are born to make a change. You cannot pass away. See, we are born in an unequal society. We cannot live like that and get off. And I think that you people have a great capacity. Look at Thomas Alva Edison. See, our human community for lakhs and lakhs of years, we could not have the vision after 6 o'clock, right? After 6 o'clock, we could not have the vision. Now, this is the gentleman called Thomas Alva Edison. His mother and himself, Thomas Alva Edison, was chased away by the school. She said to the world that she will make his son a great man. This gentleman, after failing 999 times, he invented filament. He changed the scope of the history. He changed the scope of the human community. Today, we are able to work in the nights. We have nightlife. Imagine the nightlife of the world is brought out by a person with disability. Now, the courage in him really brought it across, my dear students. The capacity, the perseverance. I have a great regard for the teachers. Look at Helen Keller. Helen Keller was a deaf-blind woman. She could not hear, she could not talk, she could not speak. Now, even to communicate the simplest thing to a deaf-blind person is extraordinarily difficult. And there comes somebody called the Annie Sullivan. Annie Sullivan, she introduced not the sign language. There is something called a touch sign language, where you touch the person and talk, And she made this, she invented this, she educated Helen Keller. And there, Helen Keller became the author of 13 books. She had the capacity to walk into the rooms or the cabins of the American president whenever and wherever she wanted to. She spoke for the laborers. She spoke for the vulnerable. She spoke for the disabled people. And that was possible by a professor. And there's something which is definitely lying in you that I think you can really make a big difference. My dear students, I'm not here to give you advice. I'm here to just share my experience that things are possible. And there are things which are impossible. Take it with a pinch of salt. Yes, accept it. But there is always a method to overcome it. And if I ask you people, I'm challenging you. I'm challenging you, my dear students. Now you should focus on the task that is given to you. Enjoy the fellowship. Enjoy the comradeship. Look at this gentleman. Now, if I ask you this question to the principal or to the honorable professors here, and can I complete a visually disabled person, a visually completely impaired, can he ride a scooter or can he ride a bicycle? Of course, many of you would say, yes, they cannot, because completely, we 100% blind. How on earth could somebody drive a bicycle? I'm really sorry to tell you, my dear friends, if that is going to be your thought, please break it across. You have your YouTube. Put in that blind person, 100% visually challenged, is able to ride a bicycle. You can see somebody using the word mouth. He raises a kind of a sound where he is able to calculate it, how much, how long or how fast it go and beats the opposite object and comes to his ears. With that calculation, that is called in physics sonar, sound navigation and ranging, a blind person in the streets of New York is able to drive the bicycle. If that is possible, how not one could be made impossible? My dear comrades and students, I take this as an excellent opportunity to congratulate each and everybody for their partnership. It's not that, please do not think, the mental disability. Scott Hamilton rightly put across, the only disability in life is bad attitude. Shed away that bad attitude. You can win. You can certainly win. This particular word changed the American political geography. It's Mr. Obama who changed it. You can win. Those exemplary talks. I want you people to raise your social skills. Vetri betra manidarallam putthisali illai. Putthisali manidarallam vetri kaanpadillai. Then who gets the success? It is the success which you develop by the personality. Enrich your personality. Alexander the Great is not great because of his valor and his capacity to win over. He's celebrated because when he won, he left the beautiful other side king's wife without untouched. That's the kind of diplomatic capacity and gentlemanhood he showcased. That is why he's still celebrated as the great. The great Chola kings were developed by one Mr. Vijayalaya Cholan. Please go and read. Vijayalaya Cholan was a completely disabled person. He was the one who initiated the Chola dynasty. See, we have a great legacy, my dear students. I think that legacy will have to be born in your responsibility, in your shoulders. In 1,000 years before, a king called the Parandaka Chola kept the word. Not today we call differently abled, right? These kinds of Martyosi, the alternative thinking, had in the soil of India 1,000 years before. He nominated 17 visually challenged people and named them as Kankatuvar. They were visually challenged, but their group's name was Kankatuvar, the Chola kings. So these things are there in the history, my dear friends. You should not stop reading the history. You start making the history. Education stops when creativity starts. Now, this is the time for you people to start your creativity. But to say, you can make a difference. Thank you very much. If at all you want to meet me, I think I would certainly make myself available in New York College once again. And my humble and thanks to the honorable correspondent and to the principal, madam. And thank you to all the faculty members. Let's make this country a proud and a great country, which we had a legacy for years to years. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Deepak sir, it's a really awesome.
I would like to thank you.
Sir, actually, we missed you offline. This would have been, if it had been offline, I think more students would have been benefited by this talk. Thank you, Deepak sir. That was outstanding. Thank you.
No, we won't miss. Most welcome anytime you can visit our college because we should have a good rapport with other institutions also. So not for that purpose alone. It's a friendly approach. Even you can come and take. We have our sociology department here and psychology. Both departments you connected very well. So most welcome, sir. Come and address one day.
Sure.
Just we don't want to leave this blended mode, I mean online mode, so we want to conduct this. Not we receive best award for online also. அப்படியே விட்டுட்டா மறந்துட போறோம்னு ட்ரையல் அண்ட் எரர் மாதிரி இதுவும் திருப்பி we started to do some events through online and offline together. So most welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Correspondent one, sir, something. Sir, mute.
Sir, I could not hear you. Your audio is mute, I believe.
Durga.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Correspondent,
My dear
sir.
friend, it's a very most inspiring. Where one is taken away by the God and other one is given to by him. And everyone will shine in their respective fields. They will not only in their respective fields, even in society, they will come up in flying colors. With this, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I welcome you to our college to inspire and motivate our other students of the college in a direct thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It was a truly eye-opening speech. Very valuable information shared by you, sir. Thank you so much. As we, the students of SKPC, we really feel happy to have you, sir. And thank you for accepting our invite. It's a pleasure to have you with us, sir. Once again, thank you, sir. Now back to the video. We are sharing the small video on Chaitanya 2022. Kindly watch it.
Only the host can share in this.
Due to technical issues, we can't present the video. Now I would call upon Mrs. Durga Devi ma'am, convener of Chaitanya Committee, to deliver the report of Chaitanya 2023. Jai Vasavi. Jai Vasavi. Set a goal that makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning. Start each day with a grateful heart. It's my pleasure to extend a cheerful welcome to you all. Your presence will make this event a magnificent success. A fabulous morning to one and all present here. Respected Chief Guest Mr. Deepak Nathan, State President at December 3 Movement, Member at Tamil Nadu Government Differently Able Welfare Board, Member Steering Committee Tamil Nadu Government Rights World Bank Project, and Assistant Professor, Department of Social Work, Loyola College, Honorable Correspondent Sri Vutukuru Sarath Kumar, Benign Management Committee Members, Sri Kolla Venkata Chandrasekhar, Sri Vura Anjaneyulu, Sri C.A. Nalam Srikant, Dr. G. Vijay Kumar, Sri Desu Lakshmi Narayana, devoted Principal Dr. T. Mohanasri, Vice Principals Dr. P.B. Vanitha and Dr. M.V. Napine. My dear ever youth faculty, staff and charming students, it is with a deep sense of pride that I present unto you the report of Chaitanya 2022 to 2023. We are all aware that the principal purpose of any education is not only to impart education of the best quality, but also to inculcate among the youth a sense of discipline, to strengthen the mind of the students, and to provide for the fullest possible development of each learner for living orally, creatively, and productively, so that they can be molded into competent persons who in the future world are going to occupy the highest levels and lead our country to a bright future. Success is about creating benefit for all,
and enjoying the process. If you focus on this and adapt this definition, success is yours, Kelly Kim. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. Keeping this in mind, our college came up with the idea of organizing a talent show, Chaitanya Intercollegiate Fest, every year with the support of our honorable management members, which will bring to light all the latent potentials of all the students. Initially, Chaitanya was organized as an inter-school fest for the first 4 years, which brought out the best out of school children. Encouraged by the overwhelming support that Chaitanya has received, the institution proposed the idea of enhancing the level of Chaitanya from school fest to intercollegiate fest from the academic year 2006 to 2007. Chaitanya means energy, enthusiasm, spirit, and cosmic intelligence. Every year, an overall trophy for co-curricular and extracurricular activities is awarded to the institution that performs high above the others. The COVID pandemic lockdown was not a hindrance. The institution took it as a challenge and through the online platform conducted Chaitanya, which helped the students to showcase their talents. In the academic year 2021 to 2022, Chaitanya was conducted through online mode. Overall, 517 students registered, representing 145 colleges, and out of which 324 students participated in the events. Winners were awarded with the merit certificates. E-certificates were provided to all the participants. Anna Adarsh College for Women, Chennai, bagged the overall trophy for both curricular and extracurricular activities. Most of the people dream of success, while only a few get up every morning and make it happen. This year, we are conducting for Chaitanya cultural and academic events through online mode on 23rd January 2023 and paper presentation on 24th January 2023. The Kalalaya Fine Arts Association will take care of the extracurricular events through online mode. The students were motivated to upload the videos on or before 22nd January 2023 by 5 p.m. The events are Doodle Art, My Kirkles, Fun Reels, Konjam Nadinga Boss, Dual Singing, Iratai Swaram, Dual Dance, Natukuttu. The following co-curricular events will be conducted by the respective department associations. Skill Development Competition by Vasavi Tamil Ilakya Mandram and Amuda Vasavi Ilakya Mandram, Department of Tamil Shift 1 and Shift 2. Arogya Sutralu by Srujana Telugu Bhasha Mandali, Department of Telugu. Oratorical Competition by Lahar Hindi Association, Department of Hindi. Shloka Recitation by Sasyam Sanskrit Association, Department of Sanskrit. Collage by Blossom and Tulips, English Association, Department of English, Shift 1 and 2. Adds up, new product launch, business plan, logo designing, block and tackle, collage and poster making by Asmita Association, Department of Commerce, General Shift 1 and 2, Corporate Secretaryship, Honors, Accounting and Finance, Bank Management and Business Administration. Poster making by Eureka Euphoria Association, Department of Maths, Shift 1 and 2. Adds up and poster making by Trigger and Tech Geeks Association, Department of Computer Science and Computer Applications. Jute Art by Zenith Association, Department of Home Science, Interior Design and Decor. The Ideal Reel by Manas Association, Department of Psychology. Catch and Watch and Splash by Samishti Association, Department of Sociology and Criminology and Police Administration. General Knowledge of Quiz by Quiz Club. We are happy to announce that from this academic year 2022 to 23, we introduced paper presentation and the best papers will be awarded and all the papers will be published with ISBN. The topics for paper presentations are Department of Tamil Shift 1 and 2, Tirukuralil Manudam, Department of Telugu, Teluguvari Alavatlu, Arogya Sutralu, Department of Hindi and Sanskrit, Bhagavad Gita in day-to-day life, Department of English, Green Literature, Department of Commerce, General Shift 1 2, Corporate Secretaryship, Honors, Accounting and Finance, Bank Management and Business Administration, green marketing, a tool for sustainability. Department of Computer Science and Computer Application, Mathematics, Home Science, Interior Design and Decor, Psychology, role of artificial intelligence in various fields. Department of Sociology and Criminology, Police Administration, recent constitutional amendments with respect to women's safety. Successful and unsuccessful people do not vary grateful in their abilities. They vary in their desires to reach their potential. Some people dream of great accomplishment while others stay away and do them. We, the success SKPC family, are doers, and hence the concept of Chaitanya is executed successfully. The overall shield for the co-curricular and extracurricular activities will be announced at the end of the day based on the points secured. With the blessings of Goddess Vasvamba, I sincerely believe that Chaitanya 2022 to 2023 will definitely serve the purpose for which the fest is being organized, and we believe that all the participants will carry along with them a sense of fraternity to their respective institutions. Thank you.
Thank you, Durga.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. That's exactly what Chaitanya Committee does and will do more. Always having gratitude of attitude. I welcome Ms. A. Nirmala Fautsia, ma'am, Secretary of Chaitanya Committee, to propose the vote of thanks. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Veda. Nothing new can come into your life unless you are grateful for what you already have. First and foremost, I extend my sincere pranams to our presiding deity, Sri Kanyaka Parameshwari, for showering a blessings on all of us and leading us in right direction. It is a great honor and privilege for me to stand before you all to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable day. I feel deeply gratified and thankful to our chief guest, Mr. Deepak Nathan, State President at December 3 Movement, member at Tamil Nadu Government Differently Abled Welfare Board, member steering committee, Tamil Nadu Government Rights, World Bank Project, and assistant professor, Department of Social Work, Laila College. Sir, despite of your busy schedule, you have found time to grace the occasion and share your valuable experience with us. I'm sure that it will inspire and motivate our participants. I also express my heartfelt thanks to our honorary correspondent, Shri Uttukuru Sharat Kumar Sir, and our amiable management committee members who have always supported us in all our endeavors. Leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And in the same way, we have always had the great guidance and encouragement from our adoring and ever supportive principal, Dr. T. Mohanashri ma'am, and our inspirational vice principals, Dr. P.B. Vanitha ma'am and Dr. M.V. Napinai ma'am, for their vision and commitments to the work and the evolution. The high benchmark set by our professors have helped us to excel in our work. My sincere thanks to our administrative staff, lab technicians, media, and photographer for always supporting us. A special thanks to our Nakshatra Student Council members, Vedavalli Student President Shift 2, Ashrita Student Secretary Shift 1, Shweta Student Secretary Shift 2, Nirupama Young Indian Secretary Shift 2, Srusha EP Secretary, Saranya IIC Assistant Secretary, Kritika and Raghavi of Department of Interior Design and Decor. Behind every successful program lies a dedicated effort of a committed faculty. I would take this moment to acknowledge the immense contribution, hard work, and sincerity shown by all the staff members to make the program a great success. I thank all the head of the departments and staff for motivating the students of various colleges to participate in this mega intercollegiate fest event. Last but not the least, I would like to thank my dear students, the real heroines of the day, for making this function a success. Successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better and best. Don't let the sun go down without saying thank you to someone and without admitting to yourself that absolutely no one gets this far alone. So thank you all, and we look forward to your wholehearted support in future also. Once again, I thank you all. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. On behalf of Chaitanya Committee and SKPC family, we thank all the dignitaries, teaching fraternities, and all the students who have been here. And it's sincere thanks to our principal, ma'am, and students of various institutions who have come here to explore their talents and rock this world. Have a great beginning. Thank you. Now, I request all the dignitaries, staff, students to rise up for the national anthem. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष माहे गाहे तव सय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. Thank you.
Thank you, students and staff of Chaitanya Committee. All the best to one and all present here.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nirmala Foster and Sri Priya Jayalakshmi ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. And team Ashrita, Hemashreya and others. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
I request everyone to turn on their video to take a snapshot.
Oh.
I repeat, I request everyone to turn on their video to take a snapshot.
Committee.
Yes, ma'am.
Nirmala and Durga. So you go back little bit, go back.
Yes, ma'am.
And three win will be visible. Nirmala Foster. அதாங்க வச்சுட்டு போட்டோ
இந்த பாப்பா நம்ம தெரியவே இல்லை.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. I request all the association secretaries to start their respective department events.